Hello, today I'm going to be looking at the demo of Mortal Kombat on the ZX Spectrum. The arcade game is infamous for its gore, its brutalities, animalities, friendships, babalities and all that jazz. Came out on the Super Nintendo and all the other machines. The Super Nintendo version famously lacking any blood. I was never a fan of the game. I just wasn't very good at it. I think in all the time that I tried playing it on the SNES, I only ever pulled off a fatality once, and then I had to cheat and select two-player, so the other bloke didn't fight back. But here we are looking at it on the Spectrum. It's actually running on one of those Russian clone machines, and I was never aware that this version existed. I just happened to find it whilst flicking through World of Spectrum. But looking through YouTube, etc., it's quite common knowledge that it's out there, so I thought I'd give it a try. Something to add to my Smack 'em in the Face 'em Up playlist, which you can check out if you so wish. This is just a quick gameplay video. You can see, graphically it's really quite nice, and you can tell it's definitely Mortal Kombat. It's got the style, the texting style. You can see there I've got Raiden versus Sub-Zero. This is going to be fun. Now, the controls on this I found really tough to to get the hang of. It seems to just utilise all the numeric keys at the top of your keyboard, and it's really difficult to control. It's not, as a curio, something to look at and wonder at how they actually managed to get a demo of this going on the ZX Spectrum, a playable version at that. You've got to give them credit for that. It's not fantastically playable. The graphics are nice, and like I said, I've just played this really just out of curiosity. It's not something I'm going to revisit very often, I don't think. I'm not a huge fan of these sort of kinds of fighting games. I'm not a fan of Street Fighter. We all know the Spectrum got a version of Street Fighter. What the bloody hell does that mean? Street Fighter 2 with a horrendous multi-load. I've never checked that out, and I'm not sure I'm going to, because I was never a huge fan of that game either. But I've said I wasn't going to do things before and ended up bloody doing them anyway. So yeah, I mean, graphically it's quite nice. It's very recognisably one of the levels from the Mortal Kombat arcade game, with the sort of Shaolin monk temple level. I don't know if there's any other levels if you ever managed to win the fight. I never managed to. I didn't even manage to win one round against him, but that was because I was struggling with the controls. I don't know if there are fatalities, etc., in this demo of the game. You just get as far as the finishing bit, and then it just goes on to your game over screen and start again. So it looks like the fatalities aren't included, but you can't ask for everything. This is, after all, squeezed into, I think, I actually don't know how much memory and RAM the Russian, like the Scorpion and Pentagon machines have. I really couldn't tell you. But this is, it's what it says on the tin. It's Mortal Kombat. It's running on the ZX Spectrum. It's not a fantastic version. I suspect, when I say it's not a fantastic version, it's good. It's a very good demonstration of what, with patience and dedication, you can actually achieve on some of these old things. Now, I believe this was from 1997. If that's true, then this is almost the remake of a modern game at the time on a retro computer is now retro itself if it's nearly 20 years old. I don't think that makes any sense at all. But anyway, end of the waffling. Going to let the video play out. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks very much. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you wish to subscribe, please do. Thank you very much. Goodbye.